No, you don't need to do that. Nobody's out there, dude.
Oh my god, I got one. I gotta go.
You got one?
It's a joke. I'm like, my bike got one. I gotta go.
Oh, okay. Don't do that. There's just a light. No, but like the first time I made the run, it was raining for 20 miles right before I got to, well, in between Sacramento and Malaga, there's a Antioch. There's a city called Antioch. So about the first, I don't know, it's about 60 miles to Antioch, and 20 miles to Malaga before you start the climb.
Yeah.
So 20 miles before Antioch it starts raining, and that's all it's doing. And you're on a 2-lane highway with, you know, semis and shit. And they're really respectful. Actually, it's mostly the drivers that just don't get it. Like, there's plenty of room. Go around me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm a speck on this fucking ground.
Yeah. But so I get to Malaga, right? It finally stops raining, and this dude is passing me. We're going on a downhill in a school zone in the middle of school day. 25-mile-an-hour speed limit. I'm doing 30 on 2 single-lane roads, right? Opposing traffic, single-lane road. And he tries to pass me on a curve. He does it, but like I can see his side view mirror come right next to me. I catch up to him. I fucking stab his tires with my knife. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Yeah.
You assaulted with a deadly weapon?
No, I stabbed his tires.
Assault with a deadly weapon either way.
Don't matter, dude.
You approached this person with a knife.
No, not his person. I pushed his back rear tires. That's 15 feet away from his person.
Bringing a knife to a gunfight. Sir, he had a knife. I was protecting myself.
No, he was in a work vehicle. He was in a work vehicle.
You've seen the primate sanctuary, right?
Where?
Right to our left.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, dude, there's primates back there.
The same time of night that we're riding right now is the earliest I've ever ridden this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Last time I rode this was like midnight. I got off work at like 11:30. I was out here about the same time. Yeah, around midnight. I know. I didn't assault him. Everybody saw what I did. Nobody complained. I just took him out of the loop for a good hour and a half. Explain that to where you work for. You know, I was trying to get to this call, but some biker came by and stabbed my tires.
Yeah, right?
Why'd he do that? I don't know, man. He just can't understand why he did that. Why would he endanger himself like that? No fucking reason. There's nobody turning right, but there's people turning left. Nobody shit like that, you know. And yeah, you had to tell me, you know, bikers need to watch out. I'm like, I'm doing 5 over, dude. Like, you should check out where I work. It's only 3.5 miles from where you work. The living room, we got some beautiful women there, dude. I shit you not. Like, it makes me want to cry. And the food that I make there, don't ever eat it. It's too expensive, but it's delicious as fuck. Beard, right? No. Nah? Just trying to get it right. What's the plan, buddy? There it is. I didn't even see it for a minute there. Yeah.
I know, because it just pulls off into the darkness.
Yeah. No bueno. That's the most I've ever done. But it's because I had to work. I had to ride from Oakland to work in North Sacramento. And that was a loopy day. I don't want to say it's a bad day, but
Yeah.
I was lucky it was a Monday. Or was it a Tuesday? Either way, it was a early day in the week. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I was working at a shop, like riding a shit ton,
Yeah.
and I just got so burnt out on distance riding, man. I did like 9,000, 10,000 miles a year,
Yeah.
and then got so burnt out, I'm like, I don't even like want to distance ride anymore.
Yeah. I don't know. That's one of my job options if I go back to Cali. There's a couple of people that hire, and all you do is ride across the country with a bunch of people. Yeah. But you gotta do like, 80 miles a day. You go from San Francisco to New Hampshire or Maine. And you do it in about 60 days. Which isn't that bad. But they pay for your lodging, they give you a little money, and they feed you.
Like they pay for you to stay in hotels?
More like
Far
motels.
left. I don't trust this intersection.
Alright.
Exactly why, right there. Might as well fucking go now.
Yeah.
I was talking to the car, not you.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. But
And that's Tarpon.
yeah, there's a couple of companies that do that. And especially working at a bike shop, your resume is gonna look perfect.
That's almost all I've done other than food since I came down here.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Well, that you want to put down. You don't have to put down more than what you don't want to,
I've always been in the bike industry.
Like,
As a kid, I would go in my local shop when I was like 12, 13, 14,
yeah.
and I would literally freaking clean the floors and like vacuum and wash clean bikes and clean the counters just to
That's
not
lucky,
get
man.
kicked out.
That's really lucky though, for real. Like, my first encounter with a bike was my dad gave me a $100 Huffy and said go ride. Then I was in the Boy Scouts and they would go on 25-mile, little short excursions. But he would like go on, I don't know, whatever. He would find a bike in the penny saver or something like that, right? Some old dude, we got a bike, 25 bucks. And I would go out and ride 25 miles and like hurt myself every time because it was a 3-speed with no brakes. And I'm like, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, you're like, how am I supposed to do this?
Especially even when I had a job and I had money, he's like, no, man, I'll get you a bike. Don't worry about it. But that was the asset, that was the window into the opportunity. There was no bike shops in my neighborhood.
Wow, dude.
Nothing.
I literally got to Starbucks at 8 o'clock before anything cut out of nowhere. Riding through the ghetto, I don't like riding on the trail right there.
Yeah.
There's stuff there.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's stuff.
There's a ghetto in Tarpon?
Yeah, right here.
Okay.
Where I live. I just don't like being there because you got no choice.
Yeah, you got nowhere to go. There's a curb, yeah.
Here, I'm wider, so if I have to do something, I have more room to plan.
Understandable. I appreciate the info, actually.
Yeah, it's bigger in case I gotta break really quick, make a U-turn, and get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Okay, yeah, we made pretty good time over here.
Cool.
This car's gonna go, I'm gonna go after it.
All right.
Come on. Stay on. Go, come on. Gas pedal.
That's all it is. Shift your foot from left to right. Yeah. I got lucky when I moved to Davis before Sacramento, but I got all my bikes in Sacramento from the same shop because they're good, Good people, you want to work with them.
Now we can hop back out on the trail.
All right. They're turning off. Ah.
Climbed on the ear to tell you. Here comes the cobblestone stage. You gotta push that button under the sign.
All right.
Oh my god, look at those signs. Oh, we're good. We're flashing.
Oh, we are? All right. Can we get back on the trail? Ah, you son of a bitch.
At the road stop. Yeah, if you want, I was just gonna go up this way, hop onto FD's up here, and then just go to the sponge docks and loop around the roundabout.
Sounds good.
Yeah, watch the edge ramp while you go.
Oh,
It just straight fucking speeds off.
I'll be all right. Policía.
That's not real.
That's not a
I
real
thought that
dude?
was against the law in the state of Florida.
Maybe it's a fake dude.
Huh?
There was a guy in there.
No, it's fake. That car's been there since 2 weeks ago. I rode up here last Sunday, and that car was still there.
At the same time.
I literally went up to the car and looked in there.
Oh, it's a dummy.
Yeah, I thought that was against the law in Florida.
I don't know.
Because I guess a lady was on the highway in the middle of nowhere.
Maybe on the way back we pay them a visit.
Her car broke down. Well, the camera's on in the car, though.
So was mine.
Oh, I know. And her car broke down on the highway in the middle of nowhere in Florida. A guy stopped
Yeah.
and then fucking raped her. And she ran up to one of those cars and there was nobody in it.
Yeah.
Making the U-turn.
U-turn.
Yep, straight
Show
on the
me.
road, right here.
All right.
Don't let this car go by.
Sorry, man.
Like, yeah. The sponge docks are gonna be a damn ghost town. I bet.
Probably. So you just take the road right here, right?
Yeah.
There's nobody on it.
Well, it literally only goes right over here, around this sharp bend,
Yeah.
and then crosses alternate 19 at the sponge docks.
Okay.
The sponge docks are literally fucking right around that sharp bend and around the other sharp bend.
Okay. I'll be there with you.
The only shitty way is coming back this way because you're against traffic usually.
Oh, okay.
But usually there's no traffic.
That's what I'm sensing.